Self-actualization needs are the highest level in Maslow's hierarchy and refers to the realization of a person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and peak experiences. Hello everyone, welcome back. 2 days ago we talked about problem. Today we are talking about need. Before I go into this, just to inform us that over the last couple of weeks I've been doing talks on the mind. I talked about the mind. I talked about who we think we are, who are you, who am I. I talked about who advises us, and yesterday I talked about problems, and today I'm talking about need. What actually is a need? All these topics are in preparation for a series I'm planning to start early July from next week. I want to do a series on relationship and marriage, and that's from popular demand. I want to do that series for as long as it will take us. In between, we can talk about other things. As you all know, relationship, marriage is not something that we can talk enough of. It's university that we never graduate from. There's always something new. There's always new challenges. From early, I will bring you my own experiences from early years of marriage and my own challenges, even now, as having been 30-something years in marriage. We can learn from each other because it's not a one size fits it all. What works in your own home, or in my own home, or in my own relationship and marriage may not work in yours. But we just have to throw these things out there, and then people can see what works for them. That's the whole idea of the marriage relationship and marriage series I'm going to be starting next week. And if there's anything actually that you want me to talk about, you can DM me, you can send me message. Some of you have my WhatsApp. You can, anything you want me to talk during this series, please, I'll be happy to hear. I've already got quite a number of things I'm going to be starting on, but if there's any other thing that you want us to talk about, please feel free to DM me, and then we can cover it. And then on my live streams every other Sunday, if there's anything that we need to talk more about, we can now have time to talk. All my videos will not be more than 8-10 minutes. I'm just going to be going straight to the points of what I want to talk about on each day, and then during live streams we can have more time to talk. So I thought I'll get that off the way for you to understand what is going to be happening from next week. And so before I go on, I want to say what actually is a need, because today we're talking about a need, and I'm going to use Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There are 5 of them. That's what I'm going to be basing this on. But first of all, what is a need? A need is when you require something because it is essential or very important, rather than just being desirable. Let me say that again. A need is when you require something because it is essential or very important, rather than just being desirable. Emphasis on essential or very important. Mark those 2 words. That's what a need is. It's totally different from want. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a theory of motivation which states that 5 categories of human needs dictates an individual's behavior. What are the 5? Number 1, physiological needs. Physiological needs. This is necessary to sustain life, such as food, water, oxygen, clothing, sleep, shelter, etc. These are necessary for human, obviously, living. For us to be alive, we need all these things I've just mentioned. So that's number 1 in the hierarchy, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The second one is safety and security. Safety and security. Once we need our safety, we need to be our security. Once a person's basic needs, are satisfied, then the want for order and predictability sets in. So these can be fulfilled by family or the society. For example, for security and safety, the police will be there, the school will be there. If you take your children to school, you expect them to be secure, you expect them to have some safety and security there. And in the business, you need some security and safety in your business, in your workplace, in the hospital settings, or you need security and safety in such areas. So that's number 2. The third one is love and belonging. This involves feeling of belongingness. That's it. Yes, feelings of belongingness, and such as friendship and intimacy, trust, acceptance, receiving and giving affection, and love. These are all involved in love and belonging. The next one is esteem needs. Esteem needs includes things like self-worth, accomplishment, and respect. And the fifth and the last one is self-actualization needs. This is the highest level in Maslow's hierarchy and refers to the realization of a person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and peak experience. Let me say number 5 again. Self-actualization needs are the highest level in Maslow's hierarchy and refers to the realization of a person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth, and peak experiences. Maslow describes this level as the desire to accomplish everything that one can to become the most that one can be. So that's what Maslow described these hierarchies as. So let me just recap. The first one is physiological need. The second one is safety and security. The third one is love and belonging. The fourth one is esteem needs, and the fifth one is self-actualization needs. These are the 5 Maslow's hierarchy of needs that I want us to look at today. So, having known what our need is, let us not mistake it for want. Those things that we need are things that are essential or very important. Emphasis on these 2 words, essential and very important. That's what we need. So don't mistake it with want, because we are always wanting this, we are requesting for this. That's not a need. This concludes my series, these 2 weeks in preparation for next week. So next week is going to be different. We're going to start a new series on relationship and marriage, and whatever comes into that, we are going to be discussing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you again. Looking forward to seeing you in my next video coming next week. And I hope it will be interactive from the comment section or from people DMing me, and then we can just have various things to talk about. Thank you so much for listening once again. Goodbye and God bless.